Pisces, welcome to your mid-July to mid-August singles love reading. This is for, again, mid-July, mid-August 2021, or really anytime you come across this, it will be the right time for you. It might be 20, months from now. Who knows? I don't know why that came in. 20 months from now, you need to figure that out because that's a weird wording, right? I could have said almost 2 years or anything, 20 months. You have to write that down and see where is significance. What significance is that to you? I'd love to hear below. You can leave a comment. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are new here, even more of a welcome. If you have been here before, thank you for supporting and watching me. This is for those that are born February 19th to March 20th. You would be a Pisces. Right? All right. Welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. I really appreciate you all being here. I appreciate your time and energy. I appreciate your I just appreciate you all. I appreciate you all being here and trusting me. Your trust and your support. Anything you need is in the description below. If you like a personal private reading, to the decks I use, my email's there. If there's any questions that you have maybe about this reading that might be a little personal, just let me know and we'll take care of that too. All right, Pisces. Mid-July to mid-August already. Can you believe it? 2021. Not wanting to make a decision. Oof. Pisces, what you got going on? All that anguish, all that that's called the nightmare card. Anxiety over something. Take those, I flew. Okay. I think you're try to use my words. I think you are being given a new start, a new chance to start again. And maybe you don't know which direction to go into. Maybe it's causing you worry and anxiety. Beautiful bottom card. Lovers. That's beautiful. Something you got to get out of your head. Beautiful. All right. And we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Clearly not the Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. Action. Taking action. Fighting for the truth. Fighting for justice. Fighting for honesty. Coming in. It could be a friend. It could be you. It could be an aspect of you. It's an air sign. So it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. Let us see. I think we're all in view a little bit. Come down. There we go. See how that plays. All right. Let me scooch these over just a little bit. I don't know if my incense is still burning. Oh, yes, it is. Beautiful. All right. So the row I like to start on is the middle row. To me, that's the most prevalent, most present at the moment. And then I kind of read all around the cards. So we have, again, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is straight in the middle. The Two of Swords is a card of indecisiveness. It's a card of, it's an air sign, so it's your thoughts, it's your communication, it's your decisions. It's what are you going to decide? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's got her arms crossed. She's blindfolded. So it's like you don't even want to see or think about whatever you have to decide. Whatever it is that you're having to decide is causing you great worry and anxiety, sleepless nights. And I wonder, Pisces, how much of this is, and I'm not saying that it's not relevant to you by no means, but how much of it is factual and how much of it are you feeding into it? How much of the fear are you feeding into? Sometimes that's a lot of the Nine of Swords card. And sometimes it's not. It's, again, that's why, excuse me, that's why I'm questioning you to see, right? How much of it is factual? How much of it is you? Is there anything you can do to lessen your worry and anxiety? What decision needs to be made? You're being given a clean slate. You're being given an opportunity to listen, to heed the call, to listen. It's almost like to hear the warning signs, to hear the warning bells, to hear the warning, the trumpet, you know, the blare of the trumpet, to hear the warning bells is what I keep hearing. It's like, are you listening? Is this something that you don't want to go through? Or is this something that you've gone through? But it's an opportunity, again, to start fresh, to start new, to start clean, turning a clean page and start writing again. You have the Magician, you have Justice, and you have the Two of Cups. So this shows that, you know, there's a possibility or potential for love to come in. That could be where all this is coming from. There could be a potential love interest coming in, and you could be given this opportunity to start fresh, to start new, and you're freaking out over it. You know, you're overthinking everything, over worrying, over analyzing everything. Again, it's cups, it's emotions, it's feelings. It's you know, it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, it's cups. You have the, excuse my dog, I don't know if y'all heard that, but excuse him, he's belchy. You have the Magician. It is a card of creation. It is a card of knowing not only that you are enough, but you have enough. You have enough truth. You know, you seek the truth. You have enough money. You have enough monetary things. You have enough. You know how to do this. You know how to love. You know how to have emotions. You do show your emotions, and you have passion for things. So this shows that you have everything you need to move forward out of this worry and anxiety. And it's almost like if you would just stop and trust yourself, if you would just stop and think about things, that it would help lessen the worry that you're facing here. Then you have the Justice card. Justice is a sign of card of Libra. This is a card of balance. It's a card of, again, seeking truth, seeking honesty, doing the right thing, right? Doing the right thing. Having control, in a sense. This can also be a karma card. If it's a legal case, if that's what you're worried about, this card upright basically says that it should go in your favor. Or there will be movement toward a resolution. And the Judgment, too, can be somebody facing the consequences for something if it's a legal matter. Then you have the beautiful Sun card. You have the Knight of Cups, and you have the King of Wands. So to me, right here with this, you know, and you have the Ace of Swords, or golly, the Knight of Swords. So you have potential 3 partners coming in, one fighting for truth and justice. This could go along with the court case, or this could go along with what you're seeking. You might be seeking this person. They're on the outside. You might have 2 people here now. You have the Knight of Cups, who is a very loving, caring, again, emotional card. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They're the romantics. You know, they're the coffee. Well, there might be coffee. They're the chocolates and the flowers and the little things, right? Then you have and they're younger, you know, 20s, 30s-ish. Then you have the King. You have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands can be a very fun guy. They're very creative. They're very, you know, they're a king, so they're older. Could be 50s, 60s, even 40s. But they know their stuff, you know. They didn't get to where they got. They could have been through school. They could be more established. They could be more, you know, having a job, having a career. They could be teaching. They could be a professor. They could be again, a teacher or a counselor or something like that. They've done the things. They've gone there, you know, they're established. The Knight is still getting their footing, you know. They've done a lot of work, but they're not there yet. They're not the king. So there's still a lot of learning here. They're still, in a way, naive. But you have the Sun card. The Sun card is a card of Leo. And it's a card about, you know, it's beautiful in line with this, because it's like, you know, a dawn of a new day. This shows me too that when you meet this person, it's almost like, you know, that's a male and female here, which could be female, female, male, male, it doesn't matter. But you're going to mirror each other. You're going to have a lot in common. You're going to really, it's almost like twins in a sense, you know. You're going to really have a lot in common. You're going to, it's one of those that I like this, well, me too, or, you know, that movie, it's my favorite too, or whatever. There's going to be a lot in common there. But it looks also like you might have choices too, Pisces, you know, or you know, but you'll know where to go. But right now you need to just have fun. You need to lighten up and get out of this headspace and get out of this worry and anxiety. And if it's about the suitors, it could be, you know, the three, who do I pick from? But you'll know there's no rush. There's no time frame on this, right? If anybody won't wait, or if anybody wants to claim you, so to speak, and you don't want to be claimed, then, you know, that's not the right person. So time will tell. Again, you have beautiful, beautiful sun energy. It is, I always think of the Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. You know, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. It's been like, it feels like years since it's been here. That is this, and then this is going to come. Boom, right? All this darkness will start to fade, and you'll start to sort things out, right? I think you start to sort things out. Again, you could have had a legal issue. You could have had a legal something that you had to go through legally, and it could have taken its toll on you. And in doing that, you know, sometimes when we're at our lowest, that's when it's like, why are people attracted to me now, or whatever. That's kind of what I feel. Not that you're at your lowest, but I don't know if you were actually actively looking for people, but I think they're all coming from all directions. This Knight is just fast. They're ready to stake their claim. They're ready to go after everything. Now this one could be in with the legal system too, because they fight for truth and justice. They fight for honor. They fight for, you know, doing the right thing. Not that the king's not honorable. The king can be a little bit, again, they're fun to be around. They're very good energy, but they might not be the most stable of all the signs as far as a relationship goes. I'd love to know how this resonates with you. What an interesting reading. But again, I love the Magician, Judgment, and Sun. That is gorgeous. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards out of 22 in one reading. So this is life lessons. This is life-altering lessons. This is life-changing lessons for you, Pisces. This is a heads up. Heed the call. Listen. You know, this is a, you know, it's going to happen one way or another, so you can cooperate and walk nicely, you know, or we'll drag you through it, whatever. But these lessons are going to be learned. these are major life events are going to take place. So you need to just be ready for it. And let go of this anxiety and worry. You know? You have the Magician. Again, you have everything. You have the Sun and the Judgment that have your back. There's a lot of people around you. All right, this is the pull an Eternal Secret Oracle for you. Do this up here. Let me do this. Let me just move this card here. And then I want to look at the next card and the next card. Never ending. But I want to show that knight because he's racing in. Beautiful. Tradition. Tradition. Again, that light, right? Having that light, having that scroll. What's come before you? Teaching. Teaching. It always reminds me of Fiddler on the Roof. Any of you are movie buffs cannot say the word tradition and not think of him. All right. This is, I just had the page and I closed it. When the student is ready, the master appears. And I think that's beautiful because, you know, there's life lessons here for you to learn. And it's time. And this might be the master. This might be the person that appears to teach you. The number 7 is the number of magic, wisdom, and study. Beneath the star-filled indigo sky, the shaman passes on the illuminated knowledge of the tribe of the whatever word that is. I don't know. I don't even know. Passes on the wisdom of the tribe. Garbed in the blue of mastery, the teacher illustrates the value of symbols and their meaning to the young ones. A raven comes to land on his shoulder. Oh yeah, I just see it now. It blends so well in with the dark. You see it up there? Beautiful card. Let's see. Raven comes to land on his shoulder, bringing yet more messages from the gods. While beneath the branches of the sacred ash tree, robed in the browns of raw earth colors, one student keeps tempo on the rawhide drum decorated with the sacred dragon totem, while the others utilize an amethyst pendulum to enhance clarity. Both the dragon and the owl symbolize wisdom to aid the apprentices in learning the traditions of their people. So this means finding comfort in community and established customs, dancing to a familiar song with a partner you've long been acquainted with. And again, I think when you meet this person, you're going to feel that you know this person. And you could have been past lives, right? Peace and tranquility are found in time-honored rituals. The student is called to seek the master. The master adds to the existing knowledge when a brilliant apprentice finds a new way. Knowledge is gained from a reliable, familiar source. So again, gaining your knowledge, seeking the truth, seeking justice, seeking what's familiar to you. Not stressing over the unknown. It's going to fold, you know, it's going to unfold and take care of itself. All right, we are going to pull a love story oracle as it pops out. We've got 2. I normally don't take 2, but they both came out. So you have differences and you have forgiveness. Interesting. That could be this card right here, the differences. And forgiveness, you know, very well could be yourself. That's where I always go first. Always forgive yourself. So we will go after differences. Differences and disagreements happen in relationships no matter how hard we try to avoid them. And this card may indicate a disagreement between 2 people, an argument, or a difference in opinion. The heat in this relationship may have fizzled out or the partners have grown apart. It may feel hopeless to reconcile, but all hope is not lost. There may be a temporary situation. Some obstacles are unavoidable and can even offer lessons in the relationship that can make it stronger. And in some situations, these lessons are meant to be applied to your future relationships. All of these, right? Don't jump to conclusions. Get clarity before placing blame. Evaluate if your ego is dominating the situation. It's for you to decide if you should stand your ground or see their point of view. This card can also mean that the two people in question are not compatible. Trust your intuition. If a relationship feels harder than it should, it may be time to explore new options. So that's kind of what I've said. If anybody tries to rush you, if anybody tries to push you into something you're not ready for, it's not the right person for you. That's funny. That's 24 and 25. And I've shuffled. I've been using this deck. Nonstop. Interesting. So one after the other. That could be one suitor after the other. The need for forgiveness may be on the horizon. Forgiveness is needed when we have unresolved feelings or resentment. Sometimes we need to forgive our partner, ask for forgiveness, or even forgive ourselves. Sometimes we bury our feelings and are totally unaware that they are still feelings that are keeping us trapped or even self-sabotaging us. If we still have anger or pain toward an ex-partner, it can have a negative effect on our current relationships or prevent us from moving forward. This whole row. This card may be asking you to give someone another chance or to bring closure to a past experience. Forgiveness is not easy. Forgiveness is something we do for ourselves. To release ourselves from pain, we do not forgive for the benefit of the other person. And we do not have to ever forget what another person has done to us, right? So, again, I'd love to hear how this resonates with you, Pisces. What an interesting reading. What an interesting reading. Trying to see if there's any more messages, I feel. Again, I think you're way harder on yourself than you need to be. And I think you need to let it go as much as you can. Work through it. You need to work through it. And there can be counselors that can be, there's people to help you. So that, again, you have tradition, time honored, passing down the torch, passing things down from one generation to the next. And now it's your turn, right? Now it's your turn to manifest. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed and would like to do so, please do so. Hit the notification bell because I put out weekly readings, monthly readings, singles love readings, committed love readings, all for each sign. And I do that once a month, at all different times during the month. So that way you won't miss a thing. I really appreciate you all. For those that have already subscribed, I thank you so much for your continued support and your trust and your time, right? Your time. I really appreciate it. I know how valuable time is. So I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful month ahead. Good luck to you, Pisces. Again, I would love to hear how this resonates. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.